You're watching TVC, Travers Visitors Channel. What's coming up? Let's look ahead to special events in the area.
April showers bring May flowers and an elusive Michigan delicacy, morel mushrooms. The search for these much sought-after springtime prizes is a combination nature hike treasure hunt, best made on public and state woods and forests throughout May. Black morels literally pop up overnight near beech, ash, and elm trees, near dead stumps and under leaves on hardwooded hillsides. The larger and groupier white morels frequent old orchards, meadows, and oaks from mid-May through mid-June. Suggested morel hunting gear includes a compass, insect repellent, a good walking stick, and a sack, ideally a mesh produce bag that'll help to release spores from mushrooms you find and increase next year's yield. To pick a morel, just pinch the stem at ground level. Always remember when you first spot a morel to stop and survey the surrounding area. Morels grow in groups from an underground network called mycelia. To save and share, morels can easily be frozen or dried. They make delicious additions to soups, steaks, and omelets, but most prefer them sautéed in butter. Morels are high in protein and very low in fat. Mushroom festivals are held the first weekend in May in Lewiston, Mesick, and Boyne City, where anyone may enter the National Morel Mushroom Hunting Championship. Lucky or otherwise, morel hunting offers entertaining activity for the entire family, rewarding exercise and adventure and discovery in our lush Michigan woodlands.
In 1883, Green Lake Township, in which Interlaken is located, was organized. Lumbermen flocked to the area for the abundant towering white pine timber, much of which was used to help rebuild Chicago after the Great Fire. Many traveled by rail, and at the intersection of the two railroads was an interlocking switch. Accordingly, the nearby town was called Interlaken. The other main transportation was steamships or tugs which cruised the nearby Betsy River, Duck Lake, and Green Lake. In the early days, local folks met at the town watering pump. Children walked to the Little Red Schoolhouse, and many of their parents worked at the nearby Wiley Cooperage Mill, making barrels. In 1927, the musical missionary Dr. Joe Maddie sought a permanent home for his dream of a full-size symphony orchestra composed entirely of school children. His creation, the National High School Orchestra Camp, was to make the little town world famous. Music greats like John Philip Sousa and Howard Hanson played homage to the camp, and before long its students were in great demand at world fairs and leading concert halls across the nation. In 1962, a year-round private fine arts boarding high school was established, fulfilling Dr. Joe Maddie's dream. There has been many world-famous artists that have graduated from this prestigious institution. Today's visitors to Interlaken can still see some of the original growth white pines over 400 years old at the nearby state park. Still standing on the Interlaken campus are the old Interlaken Hotel, the Interlaken Bowl, and the Little Red Schoolhouse. To learn more about the history of Interlaken and the surrounding towns, pick up a copy of the new publication, An Oral History of the Interlaken Area.
Stay tuned to Traverse Visitors Channel, your information station.
Get out and enjoy our nightlife. It's time to spend the night out on the town, and we've got a variety of fine local venues featuring live performers, interesting activities, and favorite pastimes for you to choose from.
Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's here.
What took you so long?
Jimmy John's, freaky fast delivery.
I love a man in uniform.
It's a new year. Started out right with a new Cadillac from Cherry Capital. Right now, qualified buyers can drive the all-new ATS for just $289 a month. Step into the future of Cadillac with the new XTS, just $369 a month. Or lease a local favorite, the SRX Luxury Crossover, for just $395 a month. Making a bold statement in 2013 is easy with these limited time offers. So hurry in to Cherry Capital Cadillac, South Garfield, Traverse City, or cherrycapitalcadillac.com.
You'll love your new car.
Glad you could make it. Stay tuned to Traverse Visitors Channel, your information station.
You're watching TVC, Traverse Visitors Channel.
Have you heard the latest buzz? It's a delicious craft libation called mead, the ancestor of all fermented drinks and the oldest adult beverage on Earth.
The oldest or most ancient fermented beverage on this planet anyway.
In ancient cultures, honey was combined with water and left to ferment with wild yeast. Natural pollens in the honey fed the yeast, which converted the sugars to alcohol. The earliest record of mead was discovered in northern China in 2000 BC and predates written history. Monasteries made mead as a byproduct of beekeeping. In the epic poem Beowulf, the Danish warriors drank mead. In the 1958 Kirk Douglas movie The Vikings, mead was the beverage of choice in the Great Hall. Today, mead ranges from 6 to 19% alcohol by volume and is fermented with a wide variety of natural ingredients, particularly fruit. The process of making mead is called mazing, with the equivalent of a brewmaster or winemaker called a mazer.
We do mostly star thistle meads because it's a Michigan product, and we use that base in melomels, which are meads made with a fruit added to it. We do make pyment. A pyment is mead with grape wine.
The mead styles themselves also have a unique set of names specific to the recipe of ingredients.
It takes a day to put the batch together and blend it all up, pitch the yeast. And then my product ferments out in about 4 weeks. I make 9 varieties. I have 8 of them available right now. They're all a combination of a metheglin and a melomel.
Our area meaderies not only use local honey, our famous cherries, grapes, berries, herbs, and spices to produce an eclectic spectrum of mead products. Acoustic Mead of nearby Lake Ann features a variety of tasty buzz.
Raspberry, cranberry, as well as jasmine tea. Now that's blueberry pomegranate, probably the smoothest or mellowest one that I make. That one's strawberry with rosehip tea. It's just really nice, refreshing. They're all very refreshing, but that one's so spring and summer like Liquid Garden.
Well, St. Ambrose is a spin-off of our sister company, Sleeping Bear Farms, where we produce honeys in Michigan and in Florida. We use those honeys to make our mead products. We have a couple different straight meads that are both our Star Thistle and Tupelo, aged and fermented in steel vessels. Our Razzmatazz is a gold medal winning raspberry that everyone's extremely fond of. No one gets by in this region without making a good cherry, since we have the best cherries in the world. We'd love you to come out and taste at our little tasting room here at our new Startups cellar. We're open currently from 9 to 5 during the week.
The colorful St. Ambrose logo, which they call the Bee Goddess, has a historic origin.
She's a pretty unique version of the patron saint of the beekeeper. She takes care of all the beekeepers across the world.
Drink mead, it's good.
Check the local wine shops, party stores, and even supermarket shelves for this honey of an adult treat. A simple product of Mother Nature, courtesy of the Hive.
Hello, Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's here.
What took you so long?
Jimmy John, freaky fast delivery.
I love a man in uniform.
Experience the great outdoors and embrace Mother Nature by exploring our area's many incredible natural preserves. Open to the public year-round, free of charge. Many of these inspirational retreats feature protected, managed marked trails that offer adventure, exercise, and escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Learn details on these natural wonderlands at the Conservancy's websites for the best spots to hike, bike, birdwatch, canoe or kayak, cross-country ski or snowshoe, swim, fish, or even hunt. Both of our local groups, the Grand Traverse Regional Land Conservancy and the Leelanau Conservancy, schedule guided special events in all seasons showcasing the unique features, flora, and fauna of these places, many of which have been donated to preserve our forest, farmlands, dunes, and other natural landscapes far into the future for family, friends, and you, our welcome visitors.
You're watching TVC, Travers Visitors Channel.
Michigan's unique Petoskey stone, a honeycombed, earth-shaded treasure, embraces a Devonian heritage, a colonial design, an Indian legend, and a lakeshore city. 350 million years ago, Michigan was covered with warm, shallow seas, dominated by reefs of coral heads composed of six-sided colony coral of the genus Hexagonaria, found in rock strata from the Devonian age, over 3 times as old as the dinosaurs. These Devonian outcrops are found in less than 3% of the total United States landmass. This fossilized coral became the Petoskey Stone 2 million years ago in the Pleistocene age, when giant melting glaciers spread them over the northwest portion of Michigan's Lower Peninsula as well as the state's UP, or Upper Peninsula. When they are dry, Petoskey stones resemble ordinary limestone. But when wet or polished, they reveal a distinctive honeycomb pattern of six-sided cells, many with the prized dark eye in the cell's core. Petoskey stones are primarily calcite, which is soft enough for craftsmen, yet dense enough to yield an impressive polish. In 1965, Governor George Romney signed a bill declaring the Petoskey Stone as Michigan's official state stone. The Petoskey Stone Festival is held in late May each year near beautiful Torch Lake. The origin of the Petoskey name weaves rich history and colorful local legend. According to the local Ottawa tribe, a fur trader and descendant of French nobility named Antoine Carr married an Ottawa princess. The next spring, as the couple watched the early rays of the sun shine on the face of their newborn son, they named him Petoskey, meaning rays of dawn or sunbeams of promise. Petoskey later married the daughter of Chief Pokozagan, a famous Ottawa chief of Michigan's northern Lower Peninsula. They were blessed with 2 daughters and 8 sons. In 1873, a group of settlers at Bear Creek on the tip of northern Michigan's Little Traverse Bay named their new town after the legendary chief, translating the name to Petoskey. The stones sold there as souvenirs became known as Petoskey stones. You can find Petoskey stones in Michigan from Traverse City across the state to Alpena, but they are most common on the shores of Lake Michigan and Little Traverse Bay, and in area gravel pits and road beds when rainy days suddenly reveal these historic treasures. Fine jewelers and lapidary artists, spurred by the increasing popularity of this unique keepsake, have fashioned a wide variety of Petoskey stone creations now available throughout Michigan and online outlets. Many find their 350 million year old accessories make them feel quite young by comparison. Others just enjoy the hunt and the discovery of a treasure found few places in the world.
It's a new year. Started out right with a new Cadillac from Cherry Capital. Right now, qualified buyers can drive the all-new ATS for just $289 a month. Step into the future of Cadillac with the new XTS, just $369 a month. Or lease a local favorite, the SRX Luxury Crossover, for just $395 a month. Making a bold statement in 2013 is easy with these limited time offers. So hurry in to Cherry Capital Cadillac, South Garfield, Traverse City, or cherrycapitalcadillac.com.
You'll love your new car.
Glad you could make it. Stay tuned to Traverse Visitors Channel, your information station.
Hello, Jimmy Johns?
Jimmy John's here.
What took you so long?
Jimmy John, freaky fast delivery.
I love the man in uniform.
Traverse Visitors Channel is available at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day on Charter Main Street, Channel 11.